My name is HAPruitt, and I'm the author of Anathalion and the second book in the Anathalion series, Earthquaking. And in this video, I am going to do a book review. Not of Anathalion, of another Christian fantasy book. So before I do the review, I want to remind you to please review any book that you read. Reviews are so important. They tell potential buyers what the book is like. They help authors learn about their writing. They just are so helpful. There's something that authors can't do for themselves that only readers can do for the authors. So, the book I'm going to review today, he won't wear his cloak, is The Lost Descendants by L.A. Thornhill. So, I'm going to read you the blurb. The war is lost. His people are conquered or exiled. Prince Seth Hail Titus has only one hope left, and that is to keep his sister, Hadassah, hidden and safe. But he has to find her first. After 3 years of searching, he finally gets a clue that takes him back to North Arden, the kingdom stolen by the Duramonti. Seth must find her before the enemy does, but Hadassah isn't the only one being hunted. So this is the first book in the series called, get my notebook, called The King and the Prophet Chronicles. And it was a really good book. It's an epic fantasy. It all takes place in a different world. There's no this world. It all takes place in a different world. And the main story is Seth is looking for his sister. They're both grown-ups. She's not little, even though I have a little person with me. So he's looking for his sister, but quite a bit complicates his mission because, like the blurb said, his sister isn't the only one being hunted down. So the positives are, I feel like that The Lost Descendants, it is a part of a bigger story, and it feels like that in a way that makes you want to read the full story. You have a lot of things going on that it sounds like there's a whole lot more going on here, and you want to know more, you want to find out more. There's a few mentioned things that you just want to know more. So that's a really good thing. And also, everything is really well thought out and contains depth that makes it all feel real. When you start reading, you quickly get a sense of the world and of the main character, and it all feels well developed, as if the story is real and it's going on in some other world, and you just pop in at some point of the story. So I really like that you just dive in really quickly and you can understand it all really quickly. Also, I like that the main character has a relatable inward struggle. Seth is looking for a sister, but he's also looking for something more. And he doesn't really realize that or want to admit it throughout the book, but you see it, and that struggle, his inward struggle of looking for more, is very relatable. Also, the spiritual aspects are clear in the book, but they really fit with the story, so it never feels forced, it never feels like it's trying to teach you something. It goes with the story really well. And I liked how the author represented Jesus, and the Jesus character is really well done. And I like that one character in the book believes in, I think they call him the prophet in the book. They believe in the Jesus figure, but Seth does not, and so you get different perspectives. And it kind of explores the unique points of how prayer affects even those who don't believe in it, and how people have a hard time with forgiveness, but Jesus doesn't. I like those unique perspectives. A lot of Christian books have similar themes, but that's kind of different themes, so that was exciting. So my one negative was there were a few facts that seemed really important to the book, but I didn't really know fully about them to understand completely. And it's in a series, so I thought maybe this is like the second book, but it's actually the first book. So I'm sure that more will come up in the later books about those facts that I seem like I'm supposed to know, but I don't know about them. I'm sure more will come up in the other books. So that's probably just making you want to read more. And it did make me want to read more. So it is a negative, but I didn't take away. I gave the book 5 stars because it was just a really enjoyable book to read. It's a short book. I think I read it in 3 days. It's just 200 pages, shorter book, really fun to read, really cool, has action, fight scenes, people getting kidnapped, people getting rescued, all kinds of fun, interesting stuff. So that is The Lost Descendants by L.A. Thornhill, and I will tell you how to find her. You can find L.A. Thornhill on Instagram at l.a.thornhill, and you can find the book The Lost Descendants on Amazon. So that is how to find L.A. Thornhill and how to find the Lost Descendants, the first book of the King and Prophet Chronicles. When I looked up the books, this was the only one out yet, but there've got to be more to come because it leaves you hanging. So that's how to find them. And again, if you read books, please review books. It's so important. And please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video with others. And please leave a comment of if you've read this book or what book lately you have enjoyed reading. And if you think Eldon's Cloak is awesome or really awful and funny. And thank you very much for watching. Bye!
If you want to know more about Anathalion or HAPruitt, please follow me on Instagram at HAPruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, HAPruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, HAPruitt Anathalion. You can find me on the Facebook page, HAPruitt Anathalion. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name HAPruitt and the book Anathalion, or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anathalion is. The website is HAPruitt.com.
No frowny faces. No frowny faces, okay? Hello, my name is HAPruitt, and I don't know, and there's things to say. Okay, can you just pause? You're a witch! You look like a witch. Do you float? Oh, I wear my hat. Okay, no British accents, especially none from Monty Python. Can you even see him?